Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Spitter Swab Beer Review. I'm Jammer.
Yeah, I looked fake there for a second. Hey, I'm Shagdog.
We're doing Elysian Space Dust. It says here the India Pale Ale. The hopping is pure starglow energy with Chinook to bitter and late and dry additions of Citra and Amarillo. Brewhouse, Elysian Brewing Company. Operates 5 neighborhood locations in the city of Seattle, including brew pubs, a tap room, and a production brewery. Known for innovation and classic styles, Elysian has brewed over 500 recipes since opening in 1996 and has won Large Brew Pub of the Year 3 times at the GABF. Cheers.
That's right, Jammer. 91 on Beer Advocate, American IPA, 8.2% ABV. I'm not sure if you mentioned the type of hops, but it says it has,
Amarillo.
yeah, Citra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Citra. I love Citra. I
And also,
love Citra.
it also said something about Great Western Premium 2-roll combined with C15 and Dextri-Pils.
Sounds
Whatever the hell
awesome.
that is out of this world.
Yes. I poured it kind of hard because I was trying to get the sound of it, you know.
Yeah, I give it a down the center pour, which I got a little bit more than 3-finger head there. But yeah, the looks of it so far, cloudy. You can see a little bit through it, but a little cloudy.
It's like a foggy morning when you're driving. It's kind of, you can see, but you're just kind of a little blinded by it, you know.
Right. I apologize to all of our viewers who were waiting for us. I set the video up over an hour ago, but we had a little technical difficulties with the powers that be.
Well, one in particular is the fact that, my internet cable sucked, especially after the storm hit this morning. It knocked out the Wi-Fi. So then here I am trying to get it hooked up and all that stuff. I still have to figure out what's going on with the Wi-Fi, whether it's fried and I need to get a new router. Anyway, besides that, it is what it is. That head is slowly dissipating. It looks very inviting, but it's just like a classic beer should be. A nice frothy, foamy head at the top. The appearance, you have to say, the appearance to this beer is what, an A?
Yeah, I mean, if you really look at that with that cloudiness and the color of it, it almost looks buttery, like melted butter or something.
Yeah, it does, don't it?
Melted buttery, like.
Yeah. And there's some cloudy streaks inside it, just suspended, like in the center. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that.
I'm excited. Let me smell it here. Oh, it smells sweet. I smell the Citra. Yeah, the Chinook probably. Yeah, a little bit of the Chinook too. The Citra's there for sure, though.
Yeah.
Nice piney, kind of citrusy, grapefruity type smell. Nice.
Yeah. There's a little bit of almost like a creaminess smell in there. Not creamy like milk, but creamy. Maybe a little dextrose or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
A little buttery creaminess to it.
I'm ready for it. How about you?
Yeah, I'm ready. That must be people must say, "Holy shit, Shagdog does know how to pour." It's finally down to about less than a 2-finger head now. But
cheers, my friend.
cheers. Oh, I put that shit in the fridge this morning before I went to bed at 8:30. It's still not really cold. Isn't that weird? What a horrible fridge.
This beer is a weird beer for that because I've had this in the fridge the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, really?
For weeks.
It feels cold.
And it felt cold. The glass feels cold, but the beer itself It tastes or feels a lot warmer than what
Yeah,
the.
that's weird.
I am getting a that dish rag or the dank, whatever you want to call it, dank.
A little dankiness to it.
Yeah, dirty dish rag smell.
Hell yeah.
Uh, Overall, though, it's very smooth, very easy to drink.
Yeah, the IBUs supposedly is 62. Close. I might have guessed a 70, but
Yeah, it's pretty smooth though for what it is, and it's not overpowering when it with the pale ale type flavors, the piney notes, the hoppy, piney, grapefruity notes. I mean, it's there, slight bitterness, smells sweet, and it is slightly sweet, but then it does have the bitterness of the IPA there, and
yeah.
it follows through pretty. Yeah, sweet up front, starts the bitter right as it enters the mid range of your mouth there, and then the bitterness starts to really be prevalent right at the back for me. I don't know about you, Shagdog.
That's true. Yeah, it's kind of smooth in the front to the middle. You're like, wow, this ain't that hoppy at all. But then as soon as you get to the back, just like hit you like a damn starburst of or a star
Like a
dust.
freight train. Oh,
Yeah. I know you did this before, right? Same as beer.
yeah, we've done this Lyson before.
Space dust. Yeah, space dust. I'm thinking star dust for some reason. Yeah, we did it twice.
Yeah,
Wow. Together. I thought you did it once by yourself. That must have been a different one by then.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
we
this is
did
our
it.
second time doing this one.
Wow.
Yeah,
Maybe I
last
did it
time
by myself one time when you were doing a different beer.
it could be, but usually when you go to your channel and you type in the name of the beer, it would pop up if it's in the title. It's only two times the one we're doing now, and one we did back in how long ago that was? Shit, way back somewhere.
I don't know
I
what I
don't know.
gave it back in the day, but this
Might have
one's
been
pretty
drinking
good.
and thinking. Yeah, you might have done it a drinking and thinking video. I think.
Yeah,
Just didn't put it.
I will tell you this much, Shagdog. This is one of the beers, the hoppy beers, that I don't mind buying and having. The problem is it's a variety pack beer.
Oh, is it?
Unless you get like a 6 pack, you know.
Yeah.
They do have
I mean,
6 pack.
you could probably find a single of it some places, but not at a local. Well, there are some Alliances at a local gas station here. I'm surprised. I forget which one they had. There was one or two of them that they had
Yeah.
24-ounce can or whatever size. I was actually shocked. But
Well,
yeah, not bad at all.
nah. Overall, it's very enjoyable for me. And this is one of the ones that I pick up every so great, not all the time, but every so often I'll pick it up and have it, especially if I can catch it on sale. I don't mind picking it up. I think the last few times I got it in the bottles, it was buy one get one. So whenever I go and I have $11, $12 for a 6 pack, yeah, it's still $6 a 6 pack, but it is a craft beer, and it's a good craft beer, and so I don't mind saying, okay, I'll pay that because I'm getting twice as much for a price that I normally would have paid for the six.
Yeah.
You have to be a smart beer shopper sometimes.
Yeah, beer. I mean, does the body good.
You have to think, what is my goal if I buy this beer?
All right.
Am I just wanting something pleasurable to drink and not get a slight buzz while doing it? Or do I want to have a long sustained buzz? Or do I want to get drunk? So forth. You got to really think these things through, you know?
So I don't. I just go with the win. Roll the dice. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's just do it.
Hey, 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 Jammer fan.
Hey, hey, hey. What the hell show was that?
Ooh, I'm going to tell mama.
Yeah, what was that? What's happening, right? Yeah, what's happening? And then they had the
Yeah.
return to the show. It's called What's Happening Now years
Yeah.
later. And there wasn't much happening now either.
It was Raj, Rerun, and
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah, something like that.
I forget Raj's sister's name.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can almost hear it, but I can't think of it.
To me, that show, as a kid when I watched it, was like the Black Happy Days almost. You had three friends, like Ralph, Richie, and Potsy.
Yeah.
Kind of, not really like them, but it was three friends, kind of like them. Of course, there was no Fonz in it, but little sister, kind of like Joni.
But there was a diner.
Yeah.
And their mama worked at the diner, right?
Yeah, Dwayne would have been like Potsy and Ralph Mouth, or Rerun was like Ralph Mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. The Joker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That is similar. Different time period, though. I mean, and everything.
Yeah, the show, based on different time periods.
Because Happy Days is really kind of based on like the
late 50s, early 60s, or something like that, early 60s.
And it's imagine how well it played, being that it was, like 20 years later.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you get some good TV shows and they do that time period pretty well, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are you going to give us, Jammer?
I don't know what I graded this before, but I'm going to say it's a pretty darn good representation of an India Pale Ale. It's pretty smooth, delicious, easy to drink. I'm going to give it a straight up. Well, no, wait a minute. I'm going to give it a. For some reason, I'm thinking B plus.
B plus. I'll probably do the same. Yeah, B plus is a swallow. I'm not a big IPA fan, but it's doable.
Yeah.
It's smooth. It's still hoppy, but it's got a little smooth texture, drinking texture to it, I guess. Where I can handle it. It's not like gagging me or anything. So,
yeah.
All beers are good. They just vary in goodness, and you got to celebrate diversity, right?
Yeah. I guess that's a good way of using that. Like it hot. When the heat is on.
When you're not, you're not. You ever see the Scooby-Doo? Remember Jammer fan was talking about the Smoking the Bandit, Jerry Reed songs, but Scooby-Doo, when they used to have the special guest stars on the Scooby-Doo, and they had Jerry Reed on there, and Scooby-Doo and Shaggy go, when you're hot. They're singing it different than a normal song. Because when I heard the regular song later on, I was like, that doesn't sound like the way Scooby and Shaggy were singing. They're going, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of like a dance song the way they sang it. And then when I heard it later, I was like, that's totally different. I was let down by the Jerry Reed version. I like the Scooby-Doo and Shaggy version better.
Well, you would, because you're Shagdog.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it funny, at the time of Halloween, we ran into a guy dressed up as Scooby-Doo, and he wanted me to get next to him, take a picture and all that.
Yeah, that was funny. Hey, Shagdog!
That Scooby didn't have a Shaggy with him, so I was a Shaggy, I guess. So. No. But he didn't seem like he wanted to hang out with us. He's like, okay. And he's like,
yeah, that was good.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a strong one. 8 point something.
Is that what it is?
8.1, I think.
8.2.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I was going to get into some pop culture today, but I just couldn't think of anything.
Pop culture.
I
Did you
actually went
know?
to. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm curious now. Did I know what?
Did you know that Pepsi had came out with a beverage called Pepsi Fire?
No, I did not know that.
It was right around the same time period that Pepsi had a commercial starring Michael Jackson who got caught on fire.
Is that why they discontinued it?
I guess so. This is not a lie. They do have a beverage that they had called Pepsi Fire. They have a formula for it and all that stuff. I don't know if how much they made of it and how much it sold, but they turned around and got rid of it.
I never heard of it, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
Drink your
probably
beer,
in one section of the country, maybe as a test subject.
Now you got your fan telling me to drink beers. Jesus.
What's that?
Drink your beer, Shaggy.
Yeah, because he's excited for the next video, and so am I. And the next beer.
Yeah.
It's nothing to get excited about. I am being tortured. I'm going to blink my eyes. Can you see me blinking my? Oh, let me. I got to.
Yeah, but that next one is one of the better ones out of that pack that I like, if that's what you're talking
about. Yeah, he's torturing me by making me drink these.
Hey, someone sent them to me. You better drink.
Yeah, but I thought we were going to finish the summer beers.
Well, yeah, I only got 2 summer beers left, so we're going to have to do some other beers.
Well, I have a lot of summer beers left.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I got 2. I got a couple of fruity beers that could be considered a summer beer. I have a tangerine beer and some other.
You have beer right there in your glass.
I do have a chocolate strawberry.
I can't wait to the day that a transporter comes for real, and I could transport that beer right into your stomach as soon as it, boom. I'm done with my beer. Transport Shagdogs, and then all of a sudden we get the little the what is that shit? Where is it at?
Come on, Joe, spit it out.
We'll have that right there. That would be the transporter.
And I try to think of something to say.
Huh?
Hey, that'd be dangerous though, because if it mislocates and it actually ends up in my
colon.
Liver. No, I get drunk quicker if it goes to my colon, right? But if it went to my liver, you know.
Oh boy. Yeah, just transport it right over.
It's a hard beer to drink. Hey, imagine if I had a trach. We'll shoot it right down there, right? Can you do that?
Yeah, I probably could do that too. Hook it up right up to a hose and just siphon it right in there.
I'm wondering, because that's going to your air pipe, the trach, but it should be somewhere towards your esophagus, right? There should be something you do to swallow it instead of going down your airway.
I don't know.
We'll have to figure that out. Because that'd be great. Just a fucking beer chug of
funnel
beer.
It in,
yeah, funnel a beer in your trach. And then you get your little thing. You're like, hey, Shagdog just chugged the beer through a funnel through his trach, whatever.
10 million views in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I shouldn't make fun of that because I'll be the one that ended up with one
of nothing to be fun.
You see the video where the interviewer's like, the guy's, oh yeah, and the guy's talking, he's like, the interviewer's
like
laughing.
A bad imitation of Michael Jackson, man.
Anyhow, it was a weird white guy. It was in England, but the interviewer's laughing at the guy's voice. He's like, I don't see why you're laughing. What's so funny? And then somebody in the audience, he's like, I'm sorry. And then somebody in the audience, any questions? This guy gets on the mic. He's like, yeah, I don't think you should be making fun of people's saying he should be making fun of people.
Yeah.
Then you start laughing out. You're like, oh, God. Yeah. You can see a couple people in the audience were keeping straight, but there was a couple of people that were almost laughing. You could tell, yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But if you can see the humor and everything.
I'm ready to get on that Hop Shuttle to the next beer planet.
All aboard for the Hop Shuttle.
Yeah, space nuts. Space these nuts.
Charging on.
Yes.
All right. So, we thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing, and tickling the bell because it really turns Shagdog on.
Yes. I like a double tickle on the bell.
Yeah, and if you have a question, any kind of question involving Shagdog's personal life, just put it on the comment section down below, and he'll be sure to answer it.
Yeah. I usually get to it once a week to the comments. You know, so somebody just commented on 2 different videos. Same person, a long way around. I replied to that person on both videos that he commented on. That's how good I am.
That's how good you are.
Yeah. Now, thank God it was only 2 comments, because if it was more than that, I'd be overwhelmed.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one shortly, hopefully.
Yes.
A lot sooner than the other one. Yeah.
Verily.
I'm Jammer.
And I'm Shagdog. Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Yeah.
Drink on.
Drink up, bitches.